In this video, I want to share with you the benefits of so-called negative emotions. And I'm gonna go with the first one, which is very commonly suppressed, or when it's expressed, it brings a lot of harm. And this emotion is anger. I want to bring a light into understanding how we actually judge our emotions and bring a new perspective of how can you use those emotions in positive way. So anger, it's an emotion that it's stored in our third chakra, solar plexus, which is a center of our power. So as you see, anger actually is not an negative emotion. It's an energy when it's expressed. It's an energy of creating a difference in this world. So when this energy is flowing freely, it actually brings assertiveness and it brings change in this world. It is your personal power. It only turns into anger when there is an obstacle on the way for you creating the change or creating this statement. So that's when you are like, the energy is being blocked. And as any energy or any emotion, it's already in the word emotion, energy in motion. If we don't express it, what happens? It stays blocked in our body. And who has ever met somebody that's only being close to this person feels like your whole nervous system is in alarm because you can just feel this person is like an explosive bomb that in any moment that you're gonna trigger this person, it's just gonna explode on you. So this is what happens. And very often this kind of bottling up of anger as any energy, when it's held for too long in our body, it starts to express on a material level as a kind of illness, tumor, or people that are alcoholics. They usually, because anger is related to our liver, so they say in Chinese medicine that people that are alcoholics are usually people that are having a chronic anger. So just to understand that expressing anger, it's actually helping this energy to be unstuck and to allow a space for finding a new pathway. So let's say you were going to make a statement in this world, like, okay, I want to do this. Something happened and you couldn't, and then you felt the blockage. And that blockage itself is preventing you from seeing clearly what else can you do, how else can you go around it. This is very common that unless you allow yourself to express this, you kind of carry it around, and then it's rather taking your power away. Now, how can we express it? Because of course we only know that if I'm angry at you because you are my obstacle, so I'll just throw it at you. So there is an amazing tool that I would like to share with you. I mean, there's many tools. We have up to 8 anger release exercises that you could do, but I have this one, and this one is really good. We call it hand scream. And so let's say we met and you started to talk about a topic that really brought me into some kind of agitation, and I started to raise my voice. And I started to notice it, that I am actually starting to be angry. And instead of me continuing in this conflict, I could say, hey, you know what? Actually, this is really triggering me right now. I want to go into this topic, but I need a moment. And I'll just stand up, I'll go to a toilet, and I will just release my anger instead of throwing it at you. And how do I do this? So I would stand up. Okay, so what you gotta do is you spread your legs shoulder width apart. You bend your knees slightly, and you have to make sure that you're wiggling your hips while you're doing this, okay? So you bring your hands in front of each other and you put them on your mouth while you are making a sound. And now, whatever is happening that is triggering you, you gotta feel it in your belly. And any sound or energy is coming from your belly. So it looks like this. You deeply inhale. And you can do it again even without sound, so you can do it in the restaurant, really in the toilets where nobody can hear you. And I can feel the energy is rushing through my head, and I can feel instant release. Once I release this energy, I can come back and I can smile. Or maybe not smile, but at least I am not throwing at the person the energy that could be very destructive. And I can continue in a constructive way, finding a solution to the obstacle. And I tell you, this has saved my life so many times. I'm a very fiery person, and since I started to use hand scream, my life is 1000 better. So once you start to look at anger as a power to create change, as your own personal power to actually get things done, and when you take care of not harming others with it, it becomes your friend.